Right, so afternoons, really, this is going to be quite quick. Oh, I managed to get some potatoes at last. There we go. Went into Tesco's yesterday to buy some, and clearly coronavirus, as well as giving you the shits, it must give people a craving for potatoes and tinned food, because there was nothing left on the shelves. So thanks everyone, keep panic buying. You're really messing it up for the rest of us. Right, so your afternoons really is the same as the mornings. So remember, half pace. Once you've finished your lunch, whether it's a big lunch or a small lunch, it's irrelevant. The fact is, just do your washing up. The phrase we used to use in the forces was, being on a tank crew, it was stow as you go. So rather than leaving clutter everywhere and things about, if you use something, clean it, put it away straight away. That declutters your mind, you know, and it helps, because then you're not faced with a mountain of stuff to deal with, which can interrupt your routine. And when we're in prison after lunch, what we would normally have is we would normally be locked up for an hour to 2 hours, and generally speaking, once you've exhausted your TV, which you're probably going to do, we'd have a little sleep. It's called the lunchtime bang up sleep, and I'm sure anyone who's been inside will be able to relate to that. I'm not suggesting you go to sleep after your lunch. If you fancy a little nap, why not? If you want it, there's no harm in that. Just have, catch 10 minutes if you need to, especially if you're trying to manage something differently. If you have started to do some form of exercise in the morning and you're not used to it, you might be a little bit tired. Nothing wrong with a little kip, doesn't do any harm. Just don't sleep the afternoon away. Don't get into your bed, just lie on it or sleep in a chair. There's a difference between having a sleep and going to bed. Right, so again with the afternoon, this is your core part of the day. It's quite a long part of the day. It could be 5 or 6 hours before you have your dinner. So break it into sections, into 1-2 hours, whatever you're comfortable doing with, and at each point create an event, like making a drink or doing some cleaning, or have a particular television program you might want to watch which you would normally watch, but don't watch back-to-back episodes. Next thing you know, your day's done, you haven't achieved anything. This is where you can get your head into something, teach yourself to do something. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but utilize that time effectively. Find a way to make the most of that afternoon. Now, if you do have a garden, you are able to go out and the weather's nice, go and do some gardening or something. But look at everything you're doing. Pay attention to everything you're doing. Look at the small print. Just start to appreciate the simple things in life, because if you don't have it, or it's taken away from you, you forget what it's like. So just look at that and enjoy it.